That's your soul saying, oh.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Aligning with My Soul, and welcome to all the new subscribers. Thank you so much for all your love and support. It means so much to me. I can't put into words how much it means to me. It makes me so excited and it encourages me to carry on. And it makes me feel so much more creative towards this channel as well, about lots of different ideas that I've got. So thank you so much. I hope you guys are well and coping with whatever situation you're in, because I know it can be challenging and painful at times, but the energy has been quite intense, so that's what's probably been affecting all of us. But I'm not feeling too bad today, and I definitely feel that there's been a massive shift in me, and I'm feeling much more aware, and I've been just feeling just more conscious and being the watcher of my thoughts and just surrendering and just feeling God's love. So I feel very awake, even more awake, and I didn't think that I could feel any more awake, but even more so. And it's like something's just clicked in me. So I hope you're having a positive. I hope it's affected you in a positive way like it has me. That's what I'm trying to say. So if you are new, this channel is me sharing. I'm in the process of aligning with my soul, because I was triggered by my twin flame, and I am in separation with my masculine at the moment. But when I say separation, I mean preparation, because we're both focusing on our spiritual journey so we can come back together as one. So for one, it's for me sharing my story with you, and I wanted to help other people that are in the same situation as me, being close and connected with people that are in similar situation, and to be able to help others, and just by sharing how I'm feeling, my lows, and when I'm really excited, and just the more I do my videos, the more I say about what's happened to me, and for you not to feel so alone, and for me not to feel so alone, and for the readings, for me to do the readings so you can know what's going on with your masculines, because I know how important it is to the person that's watching, because it's usually the feminines that are drawn to watch this, to know what's going on with their masculines, because sometimes you just don't know what's going on, and you just need some kind of guidance. So that's why I'm drawn to do masculine oracle card readings, and as I said before, it's for people that are in some kind of challenge or separation with their twin flame. So but just remember, you're not separated from your twin, because you're one soul. It's just preparation, and you're doing your spiritual journey so you can come back together as one. So I hope that comforts you in some way. When I say feminine or masculine, him, her, he, she, it's just labels. I realise that because it is energy. It's just easier for me to say masculine, feminine, him, her, he, she, and it's easier for you to understand, but please don't be offended by me saying that. Just put it into your situation, your circumstances, how it resonates to you. And it is a timeless reading as well. What I do is, I'm doing these readings, but if you've clicked on it, it doesn't matter when you've clicked on it, it might be a message for you today. And again, if you've clicked on it and none of it resonates to you, or you're trying to fit things into your circumstances, is just not, you're just not understanding it at all, you're obviously not ready to hear the message, or the message isn't for you. So don't try and fit it in, just click off the video. That's really important. So I'm going to get a card from each one of my decks. So I'm going to start shuffling, and I'm going to see what's going on with your divine masculine, and how he's progressing, because the group of masculines that I'm tapping into at the moment, they are progressing beautifully, and just feeling God's guidance, and they're going within and taking steps towards you, the person that's watching. So I'm interested to see what cards come out today. Let's see, make sure did ask for God's blessing before I did this reading and guidance. So what is the message for the person that's watching today? What's going on there? Masculine. Have confidence. Let's see what it says. I have got a guidebook as well to if I feel that I want the additional message. So let's read it. Have confidence. Moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough, along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways. Lean upon us if your confidence wavers, and we will encourage you and give you faith. So he's feeling the confidence, he's having more confidence because he's feeling God's guidance, like I said before in the reading before. He is listening to God's guidance, and he's feeling God's assistance. So and this confidence doesn't mean to say that all the things that he's been experiencing it doesn't mean to say that he's got to come across as this really confident person and everything that was wrong before, everything's got to be perfect. It's just not having confidence and handing it over to God, trusting in God to know that all the things that he's worrying and he's experiencing and everything that he wants to be resolved is that he's got to put his confidence in God. So this is how God is assisting him, your masculine at the moment. So let's see. I do want to get the additional message to make it clearer for you that's watching, but this is positive again because he's awake to God's love. 49. He's feeling the love. His heart is open, which we know anyway. Okay. Right. Have confidence. This card is a message from your angels saying you can do it. Trust that you have all the ingredients it takes to complete the mission that's before you. Although you may not completely understand how you fulfill this task, have faith and you'll be continually guided. The more you can depersonalise this mission and know that it's not about you, the better. Don't listen to the voice that asks, who me? You are utterly worthy, since you're a perfect daughter or son of the Creator, and the God's angels surround you every step of the way. Oh my God, my words are all over the place, because this is absolutely beautiful, because He's feeling that trust. He's having more confidence to come towards you, and he's sort of going with the flow, and all the things that he is afraid of. He's actually getting the strength, and all the ingredients to cope with this situation that he's wanting help with, coming towards you by speaking his truth. And he doesn't have to understand this whole situation of why and all the different things, the ego is kicking off. He's actually letting go and actually trusting and moving towards you and detaching himself really and not being so serious about it. He's sort of in a much more laid back. I'm sorry about my words, but this is how this energy is affecting me, and because I get very excitable as well. Sorry. And it's, he's not listening to that voice. He's trying to quieten his mind and his ego. He's not listening, and he's, God is helping him feel worthy, and to know that the way he is perfect. The way he is, he doesn't have to be. Hasn't got to come forwards with all this confidence, and for him to feel like he's completely dealt with everything that he's had to deal with. It's not about that. It's just feeling God's confidence. That is what I'm trying to say. It's about him feeling God's confidence, and he's feeling more confident. He's feeling God's love. He's feeling God's guidance. He's feeling God's angels' guidance as well. he's feeling that the presence is something different that's shifted in him. That's he's feeling this confidence, not necessarily where he's feeling confident, where he feels like he's solved all of his problems and he's solved this situation. He's literally letting go and allowing God to guide him in this situation. So this is absolutely magical. He's trusting God, and he doesn't have to understand. He doesn't have to understand why this has happened, and how am I going to do this, and how am I going to sort this out. All he's doing is having confidence in God, and things have been put in place for him to actually take action, where he's just going with the flow more. He's not holding back, because his heart's open and he has been going within. He's been listening to his intuition, and the more he goes in, he's listening to his intuition, and that's when he will be connecting with God, and he'll be getting God's guidance and God's wisdom. God will be sending him the wisdom that he's wanting to solve this situation with you, about speaking his truth, about how to deal with the situation. And he's getting the answers he wants. He's getting the confidence more because he's feeling God's love. So this is beautiful. Thank you so much for this card. But he wants to come towards you and he's feeling confidence. So let me know if you're getting any response or any action from your masculine, because the last few card readings I've done, he's saying that there is progress and there is action and there's like communication and lots of things happening. So I did get communication. I've had communication a couple of times, so things have been progressing for me personally. So let me know if you've heard anything or anything's happening. But if you haven't, don't be sad. Just keep believing, keep trusting, and that's all you need to do, is keep believing and trusting and handing it over to God and surrender. And the more you can do that, and the more you can concentrate on yourself, is when your masculine will come towards you, because you are one soul. So when you're taking care of yourself and loving yourself, and you're feeling self-worth, and you're feeling God's love, and you're making time to speak to God and getting guidance from God, you're helping your masculine anyway. That is the whole purpose. It's about God's love and about you being connected to God's love and going within and connecting with yourself and finding yourself and not listening to your ego and your mind. So that was very powerful. Confidence. He's feeling the confidence because he's feeling God's love. And as I say, confidence in God's love, not necessarily where he's thinking he can do anything and all of his problems are solved. It's just feeling confident. He's putting his confidence in God. He's feeling stronger because of that. And the more this is happening, the more he will come towards you, and the more he will take action, because he's getting the wisdom, he's getting the guidance from God. Right, I'm going to get one from my other deck, the nice yellow deck that's got the beautiful messages that are very uplifting and clear. So I am drawn to use oracle cards, if you're wondering, because I think it's a much nicer way to give the message across to you, the viewer. It's much more loving and it makes me feel closer to God, like I said before. So right, let's see what else wants to come out for your masculine. Life review. We've had that one before as well. So he's taking a life review. I'm going to have to put that up there because it's really annoying me. He's having a life review. So it's Archangel Jeremiah. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. So he is doing a life review. He's taking a look at his life and how he wants to change it and how he wants to balance it out. He wants to make the change, and he wants to heal the things that aren't serving him anymore, or release them, and have some more balance in his life. But this is really positive because he's taking a look. He's actually thinking about what he wants with his life, what he wants to do with his life, where he wants to go, what he wants. You know, this is about you as well, the person that's watching, how he wants his future to be with you. So I'm going to get the additional message as well, but you have to excuse my words, they're all over the place. Life review 45. Okay, and an additional message is it takes courage. There you go, courage again. The word courage is a big deal on this journey for this masculine, and for you feminines as well. It takes courage to look at your life. Yet if you're done with compassion and sense of humour, you'll grow and learn from a life of you. I'll help you take stock of where you've been. We'll look at what you've learned and how those lessons are valuable as asset for you today and tomorrow. We'll also notice life patterns that aren't serving your highest good, and we'll take steps to release those patterns. So he's releasing old patterns, and this is what he's been doing. He's been releasing old patterns. He's taking a look at things that aren't serving him anymore. It could be people, careers, or different situations that isn't making him feel good anymore, that isn't good for his higher self. And he's looking at things and what he has learned by those situations, by experiencing those things. And he's looking at what he wants, how he wants to change things, and what he wants in the future, how he wants to come towards you, and how he wants to be more authentic, more himself, have more of a connection with himself. It's about him working on himself so he can be your masculine, so he can come towards you, so he can have the strength and the courage to speak his truth, because that's what he's wanting. He wants that so much because he has so much love that he wants to share with you. Once he can dissolve and delete the fear that's in him about doing it, about all the things that the ego is interfering with his higher self, you know, and they're having a row of confusing him. He's actually really seriously taking a life review and being more conscious about his thoughts, being more connected with himself. We know this because this has been happening for a while now in my readings for this group of masculines, where they are going within, and because he's feeling God's guidance, this is why he's able to not run and do the same old thing over and over and over again. He's making a change. He's taking, you know, this is the opportunity he's taking. You know, maybe you haven't heard from your masculine and he hasn't spoken his truth, but because this is all happening behind the scenes, he's reviewing his life. He's able to do that now, instead of, like I said, running or pretending this isn't happening and just doing the old things that aren't serving him anymore. He's actually not doing that anymore. He's actually taking this on board and saying, how can I change things? I don't want that in my life anymore. This isn't what I want. And thinking about all the things he does want, and you know that that's you. You know that that's you, the person that's watching, and how his future can be with you. And other things, you know, there might be other things to do with his career, how he wants to change, just to be a better person. Well, not a better person because he's already a good person, but for him to actually show who he really is, instead of feeling like he's not worthy, and for the ego to take over and for him to become something else, for him to be true to himself. So I hope you understand what I'm saying. And I'm putting it across in a way that you can understand. But that's what I'm saying to you, is what God is channeling through me. And this energy must be so strong because it's really making my words go all over the place, and then my voice just stops working sometimes and goes very quiet and croaky, so I'm being affected big time. Anyway, I think sometimes this channel is just about me entertaining you guys about how excited I get and how silly I am. Right, now I'm going to use my Archangel Michael cards. I love these cards. And I'm going to see what message comes out if you're, you know, again, how God's been assisting your masculine and what you need to know today with what's going on with his energy. Oh, that one flew out, so I'm going to take that. You and your loved ones are safe. So let's read the message. Dear God and Archangel Michael, thank you for watching over me and my loved ones. Please help me feel secure and at peace, and fill me with faith so that I may focus on my priorities and enjoy a healthful, happy life. These group of masculines are very concerned about everybody that's involved. They're very afraid, and he's still feeling this concern about other people that are involved. And God is helping him with, you know, and doing things and putting things, maybe giving him signs, putting things in place for him to for him to know and to feel confident that everybody involved in this situation is being looked after. Everybody, because your twin flame journey isn't just about your masculine and yourself. It's about other people, everybody around you as well. It has an effect on everybody around you. And your masculine is concerned about this. So God is helping him have faith and have the confidence to know that by making this change, you know, he's having this life review, how he wants to change, by actually going through and making this change, that everyone involved is going to be safe and loved, and everything is just going to unfold and just be, everyone will be at peace. The fear that's in him, that he's worried about, that everything, you know, all the things that go through, you know, what the ego is saying, is making him feel fear, and it's uncomfortable. So let's read the additional message for you. But he is upset and concerned about the people that are involved and how it's affecting people. But, you know, on this journey, by you making the changes and releasing old patterns, for you, the person who's watching as well, not just your masculine, you are helping so many people, and you're shifting so many, you know, the energy, and just, it's just amazing. But the thought of doing it, and you just think that you can't, it's not possible that you can actually do it, it's just amazing how much you are actually helping other people. And there might be people that aren't going to speak to you anymore. There might be people that are, you know, that you love dearly, that you're having to let go of. So you're helping them grow as a person, because they need to do their spiritual journey and grow, like I said. That can be very painful, and the fear of that, letting go, is very hard. So your masculine is in this energy where maybe he's fearful of letting go, thinking about what other people are going to think, and is everybody going to be alright? That is what is on his thoughts, and I expect that's how you've been feeling as well. So let's have a look. You and your 90. Okay, you and your loved ones are safe. Archangel Michael and other angels are protecting you and your loved ones, including your family and friends. this card is a sign that you can relax, knowing that the archangel is taking care of the details and safeguarding you and your loved ones in all ways. So God and God's angels are helping everyone involved in this situation, and that's how he's trying to put things in place so your masculine's feeling much more relaxed about this. He needs to know, because he is concerned about this, how it's affecting everybody. And like I've said before, there is lots of people involved in this, not just you and your masculine. There is other relationships you may have had, marriages, children, friends, siblings, you know, there's lots of different people that are around, and people that you work with, and it's not a straightforward story. It's always complication of where it's about us on our journey, about changing the templates. And it could be a situation. I'll give you my example. My situation is, which is really hard for me to say, because I've actually hesitated saying it, because I find it really hard. But my twin flame, my masculine, is 21 years younger than me. There you go, I said it. So this is a big challenge for me, and obviously he's for my masculine as well, about what other people are going to think. Actually, it's more of a problem to me than I think that is for my masculine. But I've got children as well, 4 children. So this, these masculines could be worried about how it's affecting his children, if he's got children, or your children. My masculine hasn't got children because he's a lot younger, and I've got 4 children, so that's another complication. So just put it into your situation, how it resonates to you. But all I can say to you is there's always complication. It's not straightforward, and it's about letting go of worrying about what other people think, and listening to what your soul wants, and how God is guiding you to go on your journey, and what God wants you to do. Not about going down the route of, I'm not going to do what my soul wants because this is going to upset this person, it's going to upset that person, or I've got to let go of that person because, it is painful and challenging. So your masculine could be thinking about all these different things. I've said about my circumstances. There's lots of different challenges. And yours could be, you could both be married and you're having to come away from your marriages, or maybe your children don't know. Luckily my children do know about my twin flame journey, and they're part of it, because my twin flame come into my life and they were involved and felt intense love for my masculine, like I've told you before. So there's lots of complications that you have to get through. And I was married. I am married still. I'm in separation. I'm separated from my husband, and he's my soulmate, and I'm having to let go, which is very painful, very painful. But when your twin flame comes into your life, there's nothing you can do about it. Well, on my journey, there's nothing I can do about it, because I can't be with anybody, because this love that I feel, I just have to be on my own, because I can't be with anybody, because I can't feel anything, because it's such a different love. It's so different. I can't. This is about me growing as a person and being independent and just being on my own. Anyway, we're going off track. The masculine is concerned basically about people that are involved. So I hope me exposing myself a little bit about my story and my journey has helped you in some way. And I will do a video on not all the different complications that I've got in my journey, but today is about, you know, he's feeling the confidence in God. He's putting his trust in God. He's taking a life review, and God is helping and assisting him feel better about the people that are involved, and for him to know that everyone involved is safe. And that's where he's at. That's where his energy is at the moment. So I'm going to get a... I'm going to go to my energy pot to see what energies he's in as well, how he's feeling towards you, the person that's watching. I like to pick 2 out of what energy he's in. I hope by me sharing some of my stuff, it helps you in some way, because that's what I want to be able to do. And it hasn't confused you, and I haven't been going on for too long, but it says twin flame. So yes, your masculine could be awakened. He could realise that you're his twin flame, but he's definitely feeling that you're, you know, there's something special, there's something more to this, with this relationship and how he feels. He knows that this is intense love, this is intense emotions, intense unconditional love for you. So he might have done some research. He might have found out that, yeah, you are his twin flame, because he's more awake, because he's getting God's guidance, he's feeling God's love. So this is good. Let's see what else wants to come out. Emotional. You could be feeling emotional. This has been an emotional time recently, and he could be missing you and feeling emotional of all the things that he's having to release, everything that's coming up to the surface, that's having to make its way out, the stuff that he's deleting and dissolving that aren't serving him anymore. It's emotional. He could be letting go of things that aren't serving him anymore. And that is painful, as you know, because that's what I expect you've been experiencing. I've been experiencing it, so he has been emotional. So that's the energy he is in. So he could know that you're his twin flame, and he could be researching about it. So let me know in the comments down below if you think that your masculine knows about the twin flame journey. I'm not sure about mine. So this is the communication. By the way, I'm getting carried away. This is the communication pot, and what he would like to communicate with you if he had the opportunity in the 3D, and what he's actually saying in the 5D. And it says, please forgive me. So there still may be some forgiving that you may need to do towards your masculine, because your energy is going to him. So he wants you to forgive him for things that have happened, or something that's happened between you that he needs to be forgiven for. But when this has come out before, because it does come out quite a lot about forgive, and this is all part of the process about you forgiving and having patience, is that you don't really need to forgive, because whatever happened in the past happened in the past. It's about living in the moment and realising that what happened then was meant to happen then. Your masculine didn't have the tools that he has now. He's grown as a person, you've grown as a person. Look how much you've grown. And whatever actions and however he reacted or whatever happened then doesn't matter anymore. So you should have got to a stage where you have forgiven, or just have the feelings that I have, where you don't really have to forgive, because you have the understanding, the greater understanding of you don't need to forgive, because it was for a reason. Everything that's happened on your journey has happened for a reason, and has unfolded when it's supposed to. So I hope you get what I'm trying to say. So if you feel that you have still got stuff in you that's triggering you about what your masculine has done, you need to release that and be at peace and have this greater understanding. And there could be some of you have clicked on this video that thinks I'm talking a load of rubbish, and you still feel this rage and this anger towards your masculine, but you need to get rid of that. You really do, because this journey isn't about, this spiritual journey that you're on isn't about your masculine, it's about you. It's about you going inside. It's about you, this stuff that's in you. It's not about your masculine, it's not about your physical person, it's about you, your one soul. So whatever you're dealing with and however you're feeling is affecting your masculine. Your energy is going to him or her. So whatever you're looking at your masculine and saying, well, why can't you do this? Why are you being like this? Why did you do this? You're wasting your time. You've got to go in within, because all the answers that you're needing are within. And it's about you turning to God and feeling God's love. So I hope that explains and helps you in some way, and that you're not really angry and triggered, and you are in the place where I am at, where you're just feeling peaceful towards your masculine, and you've got the understanding it's not about him. If he's doing something or doing some that's affecting you, nobody is responsible for affecting you. You're responsible for how you're feeling, and that's when you have to go within and you have to be the watcher of your thoughts and think, well, why is that affecting me? Why am I feeling this way? Nobody's responsible for making you happy. You're in control of that, not your masculine. I've never felt like this before is the other message that he would like to communicate with you. So he's never felt like this before. So he knows that this is different. He knows that this is something special. And, you know, again, with the twin flame energy that's come out, he could know that you're his twin flame. And he has been feeling emotional about all the different things that he's having to experience at the moment. The worry of the loved ones and people that are involved. Taking a life review and how he wants to change it, and feeling maybe nervous, fearful about it. Releasing people, releasing things, changing things. And he is having the confidence, though, because he's feeling God's confidence, and that is why he's experiencing all these different emotions and releasing things, because he is feeling and putting his confidence in God. So I hope I haven't been rabbiting on for too long, but I'm trying to get across what has happened to me and how things have clicked for me, where a lot of people on this journey, they think that it's all about the masculine or their twin. It's not about the other person, it's not about the physical person, it's about you, because you're one soul. I just don't know how I can explain that any more than I'm trying to, the best I can. But you're responsible for making yourself happy. Somebody else isn't responsible. And the more you're at ease about things to do with forgiveness and rejection and feeling of being abandoned and all those different things, the more you can heal those things that maybe you've experienced, because I've experienced all of those things. That is when you're aligning with your soul. Because your soul doesn't have the duality of hate and wrong, right, you know, love, hate, blah, blah, blah. It just is. It just is. You're just living in the moment and you're just being. You're not having preference. Oh, well, if this happens, this is going to make me happier. You won't have that. You'll just feel at peace of whatever is going on in your external life, because you'll have peace within. So I hope I've got that across to you, and I just feel really that was, God is channeling this through me for me to give this message to you. And not just for you, I'm saying it to myself as well, because I'm learning myself. I'm getting it myself. It's clicking into place for me. I'm experiencing and learning this as well as you, the person that's watching. But I'm guided to do these videos to help you and help myself. So you could be somebody that's feeling very alone and feeling how you're ever going to get through this or whatever. By me speaking my truth and sharing my story with you is helping you not feel so alone. And you can do this journey. It is painful. I'm not saying that it's not painful, but you can do this journey, because all you have to do is trust in God and surrender. And when you trust in God and you take it out of your hands and stop controlling it, that's when things will fall into place and you will feel this inner peace. Right, now I'm going to get a card for you guys that's watching, and what God wants you to know today to help you feel good, and just the message that you need to know to help you concentrate on your spiritual journey and to give you the strength to carry on. And I hope I've given you strength in some way by the message that's been channeled through me today to tell you. Your masculines are doing a grand job. Do you know why they're doing a grand job? Because you're doing a grand job. Because as I keep telling you, your energy goes to your masculine. Whoops. Right, let's see what message you need to know today, please. Nice clear message, please. Be gentle with yourself. That came out last time. You still need to be gentle with yourself, guys. The message is, it's important to stop being harsh on yourself. You're more than good enough, and now it's the time to start being gentle with your beautiful soul. Your beautiful soul, well, that's your masculine, because you're one soul. The more you take care of yourself and love yourself and be gentle with yourself, you're helping your masculine. Nurture yourself, perhaps have a nice bubbly bath, a walk in nature, or a massage treatment. Do whatever you can that is nurturing for you. Stop directing any negative comments at yourself. You are truly, truly beautiful for who you are. It's vitally important you start making a list of all the things that you love about yourself. Place this list somewhere where you can see it daily. Look at and remember how beautiful you are. I love and accept myself exactly as I am. So it's about being gentle with yourself, and when you're gentle with yourself, you're being gentle and loving and kind and healing towards your masculine. That is the art of it. The more you're feeling better in yourself and taking care of yourself and not trying to work this journey out and trying to make things happen. God is in charge, and it's about divine timing, and when your masculine is supposed to reveal his truth and have the courage to come towards you, he will, when God decides the divine plan. So in the journey, on this journey, enjoy the journey, the build up to it, and take care of yourself. And by loving yourself and doing things like going into nature, taking a bath, doing yoga, watching a movie, doing things that you love doing. I don't know what, something, you just do the things that you love, because that's setting you in the good energy. And it's about accepting yourself and saying beautiful things to yourself. Know that you're a beautiful soul. Know that you're beautiful when you're this powerful person with so much love. And sometimes this is hard. This is hard. Today I've had different emotions, mixed emotions, where one of my things during my life is to, if there's something, what I'm trying to say as well is, if there's something that you find hard to accept within yourself, now we're expecting the masculines to come forwards here and bring their love and show you this unconditional love. Well, if there's something in you that hasn't, if you can't accept love, how can you expect your masculine to come and do that? Because you're one soul, so how is he supposed to come, or she, come towards you, when you aren't accepting love. And it come to me today, like I started to say, today I was thinking, oh my, I just can't believe it. I just have these moments when I think, I can't believe it, that anybody could love me this way. I've never accepted love because I can't accept that I don't think that, I think that I've got to be the supermodel, or everything about me has to be perfect before somebody can love me, and I haven't allowed it before. I haven't allowed love in. I've pushed it away. I haven't allowed this love because of how I feel about myself. That it's possible that somebody can actually love me, the whole of me, without me being like a supermodel and being perfect in every way. But that's how my mind or my ego works, with what it's been telling my soul all this time, is that I've got to be perfect in every single way before somebody can love me. Now, if I feel like this, how is that affecting my masculine? That's how you have to think about it. So it's like that just come to me today, quite intense, that thought, taking that on board. But if I find it really hard, that my masculine could love me, especially obviously what I've said to you about the age. But me, my soul knows that my masculine loves me, but the ego puts doubt and wants to have this conflict and make things more complicated because it's so used to doing it. But I'm watching my thoughts now. I'm not allowing this to happen anymore, making this change. So thank you so much for watching this reading, and I hope I've helped you in some way and I've got across what I'm trying to say to you, and you've got an understanding of it, and you know it's helped you. I really have enjoyed doing it, and I just feel how it's just flowed, all the different things that have come out today that I needed to say. So thank you, God, for that. As I said as well, the more and more I do these videos, I will be like doing other videos, maybe talking about my experience and how it's affected me and others, and how it's unfolding as well, and how exciting it's going to be. And I had a thought as well that when I hit 1,000 subs, because I'm getting close now, I will actually say hi to you guys, and you can actually see my face. So at the moment you can just hear my voice, and you're just seeing the cards and stuff, but I will actually say hello when I hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm going to reveal my face so you know who I am. But it's very hard for me because I am very shy, and I do worry about talking into the camera, but I will just say hi to you guys so you can see who I am, so then you feel like you're a bit more connected with me when I'm doing these readings. But I'm going to wait till I'm on 1k subs, but I'm getting there, so it won't be long till you actually get to see me. So anyway, I'm not going to go on for much longer because it's gone on too long as it is. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe because it would mean the world to me. And like this video if you liked it, and I'll do a video in a couple of days, and I'm sending my love, support and light to you guys, and take care of yourselves, and I'm thinking of you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.